So this is going to be a reading for my Virgos for October 9th through the 11th. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind this is general, so you only want to take what applies and of course leave the rest. If you want a personal reading, that information is always going to be listed in the description. My Linktree link is there, and there you can book a reading with me from my official website. Now, if you enter the code Spooky Season at checkout, you'll be able to get 40% off of your reading until October 15th. I was going to say of this month, but of course it said October 15th. But let's get straight into it. Make sure you guys subscribe so you never miss a beat. And let's get into the reading, Virgos. So the first card's going to represent the theme of this time frame. And we have Hotline. So you guys have direct contact with the divine, and you may not even realize it. A lot of you are very in tune with your spirit guides, with the universe, in a more intuitive way, whether that's through you seeing angel numbers and getting confirmations in moments where you're like confused and needing confirmation, or literally you guys receiving messages throughout your dreams. You guys have a direct line of contact with spirit. Also, this is you guys needing to recognize that you don't have to necessarily have like everything be your responsibility or have to be in control of everything that's around you. And understand that you can lean on other people outside of yourself. Like family, like friends who you can confide in and who you can get emotional advice from in moments where you are vulnerable or you're at your lowest point. And this is also understanding that your spirit guides got your back, where some of you guys may feel like you're less fortunate or you're always being dealt a hand of cards where things seem unfair. That's not necessarily the truth. It's just you don't get what's going on behind the scenes until things are pretty much summed up and the transformation is complete. But anyways, getting deeper into the reading, the first card's going to represent your present situation. And with the Three of Cups, some of you are very much contemplating on whether or not you should get back with an ex. I don't know why it's not focusing. An ex, a friends with benefits situation. You could be considering whether or not it's a smart idea or if that's going to be ultimately a disappointment. You guys could also be in a relationship with somebody and then trying to understand why you guys are still dealing with like third party energy or constant arguments where you guys break up to make up all the time. There's also a huge focus on personal accomplishments that you guys want to achieve, and you guys really have your mind on like setting your sights on taking consistent actions on getting results with a business, within your career, things like that. Now, what I see in terms of your near past or your recent past, I do have the Lovers card. So with this card, there may have been a head over heart decision that you may have had to make. Whether this has something to do with your finances, your career, your love life, is different for each and every one of you, but there was a head over heart decision that had to be reached. And clarifying that, I have the Seven of Wands. So you may have been dealing with a lot of stressful energy with a particular situation, and something had to give. Now your near future energy with the Four of Cups, this is you being in full acknowledgement that you're not 100% happy with what you're receiving emotionally from a love interest or what you're receiving from a job. You could be unhappy with the pay. This is you just ultimately being in a space of discontentment with certain things and you really being aggravated to where you want to do something about it. Now, whether or not you do something about it is going to be very much dependent on who you are watching this. But with the Four of Cups, this is you being aware of the fact that you're not getting what you deserve. Some of you also could be slightly feeling rejected by someone, like an ex, you know, by them not taking initiative to, you know, reach back out or accept your advances to fix things. You could be feeling slightly rejected. Or you may even have to reject somebody. Take this reading how it applies. Now, this next card is going to represent outside influences. And with the Chariot, there may be a Cancer of significance or the focus that you guys have to succeed, excel, to move forward, to move beyond obstacles that you guys have experienced. That could be influencing a lot of the personal decisions that you're making or the personal moves that you're making. Okay. But yeah, this could be a Cancer or literally just your focus on moving forward could be driving you during this time frame. Now, what I see in terms of actions you should take with the Call card, this is making sure that you don't reconcile yourself back into bad situations by going back to toxic exes or toxic situations. This is also making sure you guys are listening to the call that the divine is sending you in terms of like showing you everything, giving you a wake-up call in a sense in regards to what's around you and making sure that you're not ignoring that. So this could be a situation that comes up or has came up already and it's shown you everything you needed to see, but some of you are like ignoring the red flags or ignoring, like I said, that wake-up call that you may have recently had or may even have in the future. Now, the challenge, and all these cards are doing the most. So the challenge that may come up, I have the Strength card. So this could be a Leo, whether this is your child, lover, boss, it's a Leo. For others of you, this could also be like your personal ego could be standing in the way of you guys moving on from something or you guys being too defensive to open up. This could also be your confidence in like putting yourself out there and like you guys not having that strong belief system that you're in the process of attracting new, but things may not look that promising because you're still in the midst of change. So some of you, like your confidence is not as strong as it needs to be. And this may even be more so in the in terms of being confident in your decisions. Some of you renege on your personal decisions way too much, and then you miss great opportunities. Now, the root to a lot of the issues you may be experiencing with the Justice card, this may have a lot to do with karma. And karma is not a negative thing or a positive thing. Karma is just to set the scales balanced, to set a situation to be balanced and harmonious. There you go. So with this, there may be karma that's playing out. It could be somebody else's karma. You could be somebody else's karma, or somebody else could be your karma, or certain situations that are coming up are just happening so that there could be a level of balance ultimately. So this is what I see. I hope I put things in perspective and that you took something from this reading. If you did, thumbs it up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.